Imagine spending years of your life in a system that promises to make you smarter, only to find out it's been waste of time and money, while turning you into a walking, talking data entry machine. What if everything you learned was designed to make you in a box rather than to set you free? I spent 12 years memorizing Pythagoras' theorem, and the only thing it taught me is how to daydream about setting my homework on fire. Turn out that education system isn't just broken, it's a factory that mass production stressed out zombies. Let's burn down the lights. Did you know 26 million kids in Pakistan are out of school? That's like the entire population of Australia playing hockey. But here is the kicker. Even the kids in school aren't safe. Let's explore this dumpster fire. We are diving deep into the shocking truth. The education system is failing us. From mountain depth and outdated curriculum to a reality that might just make you wonder, why did I even go to school? Through this video, a journey through a system that may be the biggest scam of our generation. They told us school was the key to success. Key to what? Tip. Considered Sarah. She accused calculus cannot do her taxes. Congratulations, Sarah, you are a model citizen. 65% of students say school is boring and irrelevant. Every student is sold the dream, study hard, get a degree, and the world will be yours. But let's face it, our education system often feels more than a con than a stepping stone, a piece of paper that might not even prepare us for the real world. Education, the promises of a brighter future, are just a brighter price tag. As Mark Twain once joked, I don't get a good education because I did not want to be taught. Today, we will see why many of us leave school feeling less intelligent and more confused than when we started. First, let's talk numbers. Worst yet, 60% of kids drop out before secondary school. Why? Let's face this system. Why? Let's ask the system. Yes, the magic of overcrowded classrooms. Who needs oxygen when you have got 50 kids fighting for one teacher attention? No wonder 48% of rural teachers aren't even qualified. Surprise, your maths teacher might be a part-time goat herder. Schools does not teach you to think, it teaches you to obey. Want proof? Creatively by 80% between kindergarten and high school system, you turned Picasso into a PowerPoint drought. 98% of kindergarten scores as creative geniuses. By 25, only 2% do. Students forget 90% of what they learned within 6 months. Schools kills curiosity. That's reward compellence, not genius. Let's talk about what really happened inside these classrooms. The system isn't designed to teach you critical thinking. It's designed to mix up obedient employees who can vomit information. Instead of sparking curiosity, it's often the flame of creativity. Ever felt like you are learning to become a robot? You are not alone. A significant percentage of students feel that their education chokes creativity rather than encouraging innovation. Isn't it ironic that a system meant to make you smarter sometimes ends up making you, less intelligent? Maybe that is why so many of us end up questioning everything, even our own IQ scores. Curriculum is stuck in the 80s, prioritizing memorization or problem solving. Anxiety and depression are skyrocketing as students drawn its pressure on them. School is less about learning and more about survival. Grade measure competence, not intelligence. Albert Einstein called it the only thing that interfaces with many learning is my education. Even geniuses felt this system. I spent $100,000 on degree to learn nothing. My degree's a coaster and my brain's a Wikipedia page with half the links broken. Let's talk about how school train you for the misery. All-nighters, panic attacks. For what? To remember a fact that Google search remembers better than you? Consider Jake, who got straight A's and now he is 24, unemployed and thinks adulting is a conspiracy. 45% of high schoolers reports chronic stress. 1 in 5 college students plans suicide. Schools aren't just failing, they are factory resetting your IQ. How? Let's break it down. Behind the textbooks and lectures lie stories of endless stress, sleepless nights, and never-ending race against time. Consider Sarah, a recent graduate who said, I spent 4 years learning what I was told to memorize, and now I cannot even remember my phone number. The system promised a bright future, but all I got was a permanent case of exile and pile of debt that feel like a second roommate. Hello, I'm ChatGPT 9. I can pass tests, write essays, and teach calculus. Why, brother, with 12 years of school when I can do it in 12 seconds? 85% of jobs in 2030 won't exist today. Skills like critical thinking and creativity are rising in demand, and schools ignore both. The future belongs to the erudited. Schools is for the obedient. As technology advances, the relevance of traditional education model is rapidly fading. With AI and automation on the rise, many of the skills we are forced to learn today might be outdated tomorrow. One tech blogger famously remarked, I spent years learning outdated material only to be outsmarted by an algorithm. It's as if the system is stuck in the past while the future races ahead, leaving us with a degree that might soon be outdated as a dialed-up internet. Good news, the future brighter than a robotic LED eyes. By 2027, 93% of students prefer hybrid learning, AI teachers. Yes, imagine a world where schools teach coding and copying skills, train outdated curriculum and AI integration, paid teacher properly, mental health support. Let's get real. Our education system is a massive time and money sink. For every year, millions of dollars are funded into institutes that promise enlightenment but deliver nothing. A 2019 report by the National Student Loan Data System revealed that student debt in the US now exceeds $1.7 trillion, a number that is both freaky. Is education a path to success or just a shortcut to stress and debt? Imagine spending in your young age in textbooks and exams only to emerge with a certificate that might not even graduate a decent job. It's like buying an expensive gym membership only to find out you are never allowed to go in. Stop littering on 19th century system. Educate your worth. Do this instead. Coding, emotional intelligence, how to cook food without burning water. Why memorizing dates when Wikipedia exists? Meditation, create art, binge watch my YouTube channel. Changes does not come from acceptance, it comes from revolution. We need to reimagine education for the ground up. This means embracing real-world problem solving, fostering creativity over rote memorization, and integration technology to a personalized learning. A study published in a journal highlights that project-based learning boosts critical thinking by up to 40% compared to traditional lecture-based methods. Imagine a future where classrooms are less about cramming facts and more about creating innovations, where you learn by doing, by failing and by growing from your mistakes. And if you don't like old system, well, join the revolution. As one inspiration activist put it, don't let the system dumb you down. Think outside the syllabus. Parents, teachers, and future dropouts unite. Demand action. Let kids think, not just obey. The education system weeds out independent thinkers. Don't let them weed you out. Schools might have failed us, but we don't have to fail ourselves. The next Einstein isn't sit in detentions. She is on YouTube learning quantum physics for fun. Thanks for sticking with me as we pull back the curtains on the failing education system. I know it's a heavy topic, but it's high time we question the status. What do you think? Is the education system a scam that makes us less intelligent, or is there hope for a radical transformation? Did school make you smarter or just angrier? Let's build a future where learning does not suck. Drop your thought in the comments below. Thank you.